Puffy jacket.
Yeah,
Black
puppy
puffy
jacket
jacket.
got here. Should we go for him? Oh, hold on, what's good here?
Yeah,
Where is
you
he?
get the description, so we're gonna have to detain.
This guy right here?
Little soul. Yeah.
Let me see your hands, man.
Why?
You're being detained.
What's up? For what?
You're being detained, man. You're being detained.
Wow,
you match the
you see
description.
a young man. You see a young man walking on his
Give
own.
me your hands.
Ah, what
Yes, bitch, go for cuffs. Well, young man, you're currently being detained.
For
Hey, don't
what?
break cuffs. Don't break cuffs. Up. Hey, don't walk back there. Don't walk back there. Have you on radio? I'm following.
I'm backing you up. I'm backing you up.
Yeah, copy. Ugh.
Got the horses here.
He's running in circles. Go for cuffs. Go for cuffs.
I've got one more.
All right, he's getting into a gold car. 22 last.
Please don't shoot me. Please don't.
Up.
No!
I got class ones. I can't shoot. Damn. You're lucky I had my rifle out.
You stupid.
You're lucky I had my rifle
weirdo.
out. You're lucky I had my rifle out. You're lucky I'm not a piece of shit.
That's your little weird ass.
You're lucky I'm not a piece of shit.
This is what you wanted, Tinker.
This is what you wanted, Tinker.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
Shut your ass up.
209, I'll be standby.
It wasn't even me.
Alright, bless. Yep.
It wasn't even me.
We're gonna have to double check.
It wasn't
It'll
even
take
me,
some
and I'm
time.
getting
Okay.
blamed for it. It wasn't even my call.
Looks
I
like
didn't
it's all
find the
coming from
puffy
copy.
jacket. I didn't find the car. Am I getting blamed for it?
I'm too far down. I'm
Sergeant? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. All right. Sergeant Tinker. What I'm hearing is a lot of stuff. What I need to know right now is why you ran into the cubby when the sheriff of the department you work for told you not to do it.
I never heard that on radio.
Why didn't you hear it?
Yeah, you want me to tell you from my POV what happened?
Please.
I was driving nowhere near where the sheriff and whoever else was over there said they spotted the vehicle involved. The guy with the puffy jacket on Chain Gang's territory outside the cubby. They said, we have to detain. The sheriff said, he's there. We have to detain him. I go to detain him. He goes running in the cubby. There's no one else to be around. Fleeing felon. I pursue. The guy in front of me is yelling on top of his lungs. I did not hear anything of pull off. Do not go inside. I never heard any of that, like whatsoever. If I would have heard that, I would have listened to a direct order. I did not hear that at all. I let him know that I was in there. It was just him and I in there, no one else. The shots started coming out from outside the street where the other vehicles were. And then a car pulled in and they started shooting at us. I'll be honest with you. The moment that we went to detain that individual out front of the cubby, that's when the shots were going to start ringing. Not when I entered the cubby. But again, I never heard the sheriff say, don't go inside. Not once did I hear that.
Tell me this, Sergeant. When has it ever been a good idea to walk headfirst into the cubby with no plan, no units except one other, I think 3? When has that ever been a good idea?
What do you mean? Are we talking about the fleeing felon of one individual
exactly
going
what
in?
I mean.
Anybody
is walking
should
into the cubby. Excuse me. When walking into the cubby, is it a good idea at all in any capacity?
So one person runs inside. We have multiple units on foot. We're not going to pursue the one suspect? Like,
That is a barricaded and easily held location. You could have pulled out, got an idea. And as a sergeant, you should have at least a brain cell to rub together
well, okay.
to understand that.
We're not going to use the brain cell thing. Anybody would have done the same
No.
exact
You got
thing.
3 of my deputies hurt today.
I did not get 3 of the
including the
deputies
sheriff.
hurt. What did was the people who wanted to detain the CG member on their block. Like what idea and what world is it that not detaining somebody on someone's territory out front? That's like going to ESB, going outside the front door and detaining one of them. The moment that they were outside that cubby and they're on the sidewalk, the decision was made. The decision was made. That was before I even went in the cubby. So I'm taking blame for me following a direct order to detain somebody. And then now we're trying to push because I went into the cubby is what caused mass panic and chaos. But it's more or less the fact that I disobeyed a direct order in which I never heard. If the sheriff would have said, hey, do not go in, I wouldn't have went in. I wouldn't have pursued. But any officer doing their job in the line of duty, a fleeing felon going inside the doors there, when I looked around, there's nobody around. I was followed by another unit to pursue the individual, and when we did go inside, nobody was even there. I get what you're saying, but
It just doesn't make sense to me. It just
okay.
doesn't.
Then I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell you of my actions.
I want to hear. I'm trying to understand.
No, I told you my actions. I was following a
But
direct order.
as the training sergeant, as the person who does our tactical trainings,
Yeah.
do you really think running in alone with Rocky, who you guys already got into it on the radio?
I see where you're getting at. I'll be honest. I stand by my decision. And now if the order was made not to go in, I would absolutely listen to you. I wouldn't just neglect your order and just do what I want. I didn't hear the sheriff say anything. I really didn't. I had Zakid or whoever the masked person was yelling at the top of their lungs, and I was pursuing the suspect. I would have made that decision 10 times over. And I think, and I've saw it many times before by other units do it. I've seen it happen many different times in other scenarios, many different people. I'm not here to point blame and say, oh, because they did it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I feel like I made the right choice. With a fleeing felon, one individual, one suspect. Yes, it's in Chain Gang's territory, but we are already there. We already broke that threshold. We're literally on their property detaining one of their gang members. The decision was already made when we detained him there on the property.
What's going on, bud?
So, I mean,
The
again...
part that I'm lacking is that you have to think tactically here, and you failed to do so. They walked directly into a heavily defendable position where they could have peeks. You said you saw nobody.
I get what you're saying,
You
but
know-
I get what
they
you're
could hide
saying.
anywhere, right?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to justify. I get it, but we have many different scenarios where some people have made very similar decisions that I have. And we can talk about trainings in, like we can talk about tactical decisions all day long. Like I have many different situations that took place with dates, names of people who've made untactical decisions many different times. But we all know why I'm here. This isn't because I went into the cubby. This is because you think that I disregarded an order. In which case I didn't. And I truly, firmly believe whether that was me or Croc, that decision to pursue that suspect would have been the exact same. I get what narrative or what decision you're saying about fortified peaks. You could say the same thing about being on the main street. They're on top of the rooftops. We're literally there on their property to begin with. Like, I just... The decision for them to shoot happened immediately when we were there to detain Zakid. Or whoever that masked guy was. And I'm going to be honest. I didn't hear you on the radio. I would have listened to you.
Yeah, I said we don't have the units to follow him in.
I didn't hear that. I truly didn't. Otherwise, I would have backed off, so...
I do own the fact that I made the call for the sidewalk. I will own that 100%. However, what I always fail to hear from you, Tanker, is yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. Every single time we try to talk to you, it's some other excuse. You get defensive. Every single time. Without fail, I'm willing to hear a side. You know I am. But there's a certain point where you have to fall in line. This is your undersheriff talking to you, and you will speak to him with respect. Just how I commanded Rocky to speak to you with respect.
I'm sorry that, ma'am, that you think that I don't say yes, sir, or no, ma'am, but I stand on the toes of
There it
yes,
is again.
sir, no, ma'am. No,
There it
I'm
is
not.
again.
What, I'm not defending my. Okay, so my question is here. When I'm sitting here being told that I'm doing something, I'm not allowed to say my point of view. I'm not allowed to show like what's going on because quite frankly, I've been in this office many different times over different people telling you guys things. And then just for it to get shut down and be like, oh yeah, all right, my bad. And then we go back out. Like I fully get it. Listen, like I'm very respectful. I think I'm beyond respectful and I try to listen to you guys and do as you're telling me. I don't not respect you. I don't understand. I'm just so confused right now because now we're going on to this thing of the disrespect and falling in line. I've been beyond. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I apologize, but again, I didn't hear what was on the radio.
And I can respect that. I can understand that because Rocky didn't hear it either. So whoever must have been yelling pretty damn loud to not be heard.
I was right behind him. So he's yelling pretty loud. My radio's on 30, 40%.
And I can understand that, but I mean, even you know the consequences of running inside. And we only had 3 units.
The consequences were already made when we detained him with 3 units on their property. We can. I'll just get thrown under the bus for that one though, and that's facts. It is what it is, quite frankly. And I feel like every situation that we get in, it's somehow my decision that backfires it. There's no victim blaming. These are facts of situations that take place, and they're all leading back to my decision that I made. That situation would not have happened if we detained that individual out on their property. I'm just getting the crossfire on it because I ran inside. Any other logical cop, there's no issue. Any logical cop would have done the same thing. I've seen you do it many times. What do you mean?
Black and white, Tinker. You're keeping it so black and white.
I'm not doing it black and white. Okay, the recovery for me when I was inside CG court, Croc went in there solo. Are you kidding me?
He had
Chief of
backup.
Police.
Okay.
And he went
And we had
He had
undercover.
the chief of police. Okay.
He had people on standby. That's the difference.
That's the
right?
thing. We
if
had
we
units.
Had people. We had 3 units. It was you, me, and Rocky. Nobody else was around. The
Well,
second he
shit. We
ran in,
probably
should
shouldn't
have
have been.
stopped.
We probably shouldn't have detained the
Follow
guy
them.
then. I'll be honest. We shouldn't even been there to begin with 3
Talk
units.
over me one more time, Tinker. I beg you. Because right now I'm trying to find a reason not to do what I want to do, out of respect.
I hate conflict, RP.
What should have happened is the second he ran inside, we held back and called for units. Like I said, I can own the decision to try and detain him on the sidewalk. That's on me.
No, I don't, Decent. I really don't.
But everybody in this department, even the new people, know not to go inside immediately. Especially you. And you can't say that you don't.
No.
So you can make it as black and white as you want to be on paper. Yeah, sure, it sounds nice.
I would have done the
but
same
You're
thing.
not factoring in CG.
I would have done the same thing.
You're not factoring in the fact that you know CG. Self-proclaimed, by the way. You say that all the time.
No, I think you know that by them doing what they're doing and keep blaming everything on me. I'm pretty sure you know that without me
And
self-proclaiming.
I have held back.
But
I
that's
have
not true.
held back.
This
Anybody
what?
else would have fired you from their department for what you did.
For what? Running in there? You're going to fire me for doing
No.
my job.
I'm talking about the hellfire that you rained on this department for teabagging. Anybody else would have fired you for that, but I didn't. I opted for something different to try and teach you a lesson.
They would have fired me
Because
for
I
what I
had-
did.
Yes, they would have. In fact, they should have.
People have done worse things to me and they're not fired. Why would I get fired for that? I'm confused. They would have fired me for teabagging K.
Yes. Crockwood.
He literally banned you from LSPD.
Yeah, it was a bit. It wasn't that serious.
I'd have fired him for it.
That's Elaine.
You know, we
Thank
can
you.
only take so many bits, Tinker. Like, we get it. Like, trust me, we fucking get it.
What is
Sometimes it just ain't a bit, and you call it one.
That's not true. And don't push
I'm
false
Adam-
narratives. Yeah,
It's not a false
respectfully, sir, with the brain cell comment you made towards me and the comments that you're saying, I highly disagree with you. not everything is a bit. And I lock in. I've done a lot for this department.
You have
A lot
and
more
that is
than the
only reason
teabagging.
that I did not fire you for the teabagging.
Yeah, I know,
because
but-
I still saw some potential within you.
Okay, just to be fair, like I've done so much, made everybody go up north. There's so much shit happening when I transferred up here and made things happen here. I worked my ass off.
No one's saying that you didn't, Tinker. I literally just told you the reason you weren't fired was because of what you did for this department. Or did that not fall on your ears because you're so defensive right now?
No,
Just
I heard
deflected
it,
right
and I'm
off.
not being defensive. I'm
You are.
standing for myself. I'm standing for myself against whatever this is. And if you guys don't want me in your department, like, why am I even here? Like, if you guys can do everything without me being here, respectfully, then I don't want to be here. I'm always in this office. I'm always dealing with things. You always...
Why are you in
This is
this office
third.
every other day, Tanker?
What are you talking about, sir?
I feel like I have to have a conversation with you every day. Talk you down. Talk you off a mountain.
Talk me down and off a mountain.
I mean,
You don't
damn,
gotta do that.
A couple days ago, you told me you wanted to get the fuck out of here.
And I meant it. And I still do. Congratulations. Yeah, you talked to me like you should with every one of your employees. How many people have you had to talk to? It's not just me.
Everyone.
I have the right to speak my mind and speak to my superiors about what I'm going through or what I'm feeling or how I'm feeling about this and that. That doesn't mean I'm
So you
being
don't wanna be here?
disrespectful.
Are we just wasting our time? Tommy Tinker, you're fucking fired. Get a tribunal.
Hey, thanks, Forte.
Thank God. Do people a favor.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Cal. That's why you got kicked out of Chain Gang. God, Forte, man. They let Forte fire me? Jesus.
Tanker, I need your things.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I don't want a fucking tribunal.
Tanker, I need your items.
Yeah, I'm over here in the changing room. Come get it. Yeah, I bet you enjoyed that. Thanks for the text, Lane. Hello?
Don't go running just yet.
Hey,
Hey, let me call you back.
Search you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to you guys.
Give it to the lieutenant.
Don't talk to me. Long time coming, huh? This fucking department, bro. I can't give this to you. It's the vest.
Just put it on the ground.
All right.
I'll take care of it.
No, I'm handing you stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Are you searching me while I'm doing it? Do you think I'm gonna hold on to stuff?
I just have to make sure, man.
Worked here for like how many years? I'm getting fired over this. It's just beyond me. There you go. There's that. Here's the... Are you in my backpack?
Yeah, you got a couple more.
I can't give this to you. PD lockpick. Hold on. I can't place this. There you go. Got there.
Okay. I think that should be everything.
Yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. Got these cartridges. There you go. Trauma kit. You want these painkillers?
What's that?
These painkillers?
Yeah.
All right. And then the shotgun ammo.
You good? You ain't got nothing else on you.
All right. I'm gonna go change real quick, if that's all right. They're finding reasons to fire me, dude.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. You stand on fucking business. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Why do you hate me, Lane?
What are you talking about?
You hate me, bro.
What do you
You
mean?
texted me stand on business.
And you did. And you feel good about yourself, don't you?
Yeah, but I didn't make the call. They were gonna shoot us anyway. They were trying to push blame. They're just, dude, like,
I
bro.
know exactly. I know exactly what happened.
Why are they blaming me then? Why didn't you say something?
Because this ain't my department.
Isn't that crazy though? Like you
gotta
agree?
see it's your
Like just
tribunal,
between,
brother.
I'm not doing a tribunal, bro.
Oh, you're not? You done?
Dude, I'm just so over this bullshit. You know what? This reminds me of my past, and I mean that, dude. Like, you know, like this reminded me, like, dude, like, I did not make the call. I didn't find him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't find them.
Hello.
No, I'll do a tribunal. Let me know when it is, please.
What? Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, Tinker!
Hey, Croc, what's going on?
Look, I'm just gonna say, I'm glad you stood up to it.
What do you mean?
But by the sounds of things, okay, you caught her out on some bullshit she was yelling at you for, and I'm glad you kind of stood up.
Yeah, even Lane saw it. Like, they're trying blaming me for a decision she made. Like, and then Forte said I had one brain cell and he's the one that fired me, but they're saying I'm lack of respect. I'm pretty respectful, but I put a lot of work up there and I brought a lot up there, and I feel like when I transferred out, there was nothing up there. She even told me that she was on the verge of quitting until I showed up. And then we get into the office and being pulled in there every single day, like the old days. What we used to go through, literally. That's exactly what I was experiencing. And saying that I'm just always defensive when I'm just simply telling them my POV and what took place. And then Lane texts me, stand on business, so I kept standing on business.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get like the whole political thing with, worded. I know what you went through. I've been there. So what's the plan now, Tinky?
I mean, I don't know. I'm supposed to have a tribunal, but quite honestly, man, I've been working here for 2.5 years, and I've never been, like, disciplined as much as... Huh?
How long have you been part of this city's PD?
2.5 years?
Been 2.5 years?
Like using
Yeah.
British accents. And I'm
Like 2 years and a couple of months? Why?
How long ago were we in? How many years has it been, Tinker? I need to know.
Well,
right now. How many years
I did
has
both
it been
though.
since
I
we
did
went
I
through
did
the shit?
I did both. Oh, been through this shit? Oh, 3 years.
Yeah,
2 years. Well, it was both. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing both. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Where did the fucking time go?
I don't know. I was looking at a I just got a text saying you're no longer employed by the Los Angeles Police Department. I'll tell you what, I never would have thought that I'll be real, if I would have known BCSO would be what it is right now, I would have never transferred. I'm just keeping it a buck. I think they were finding every excuse just to fire me. Because I wanted to transfer out, they didn't want that. I'm just surprised because I worked so hard and I brought a lot up there. And I think truly, I hope it continues to do well, but I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna you gonna try and look at a different department? Are you done?
It's my life. I mean, this my livelihood is being, Like, it's kind of important. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of important because you're full time, no?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. Shit. I am full time.
I
I'm
can't-
supposed to have a tribunal, but I don't know how to schedule that, so I think I have to call Lane.
Look, let me know how the tribunal goes, and then call me, and we'll see what options we can do for you. Right? I'm gonna
Alright.
let you fucking.
The tribunal is only for my job back within the department, right?
I think it's unified, right? So.
So if I get denied from
I
the
think-
tribunal, that means I can never be a cop again for this force. I'm confused.
That extreme.
Is it?
I think it's like for 30 days. I don't know. I honestly, Tinker, I've never seen a cop that's been denied a tribunal. It was really bad.
Yeah, I don't.
But like what you've done, right? Like
Well, they're just stacking
you're a
everything
fucking
against
idiot,
me.
Don't get me wrong. But you're not controversial. You like the only time I've ever seen someone be denied a tribunal or tribunal failing is like they gone on vacation for something really bad. It's the only that's in like the last.
Oh,
year,
I get what
right?
you're saying.
I
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I have never
Oh,
seen
see you
anyone.
later.